Hello again. The Judicial Commission of Inquiry into allegations of state capture continues in Parktown today. Now, this comes after major banks delivered damning testimony about meetings with the ANC. The chair also heard how the party tried to stop the banks from cutting ties with Gupta-linked companies. Well, ENCA's Aaron Bates has been following the commission and the proceedings for us. Aaron, a very good morning to you. Any indication as to who the next witness will be?
Yuveka, officially from the spokesperson of the inquiry, we have no word at this point on who today's witness will be. It's a Ms. or Mr. X at this point, although there has been some speculation on who will be speaking today. We're going to have to sit it out and wait until 10 o'clock hits.
All right. Now, has there been any response from Ajay Gupta to what we've actually seen and what we've heard about, the extradition treaties, what we've seen happening between South Africa and the UAE, basically them not being able to hide anymore and having to come here and to answer to all these allegations surrounding them?
Well, there is this 42-page affidavit which Karen Morn of Times Live has acquired and reported upon. Nothing in that from the Times Live reports on exactly what his response may be to this news, this significant news about this memorandum of legal agreement between the UAE and South Africa, which, according to Business Live, has been years in the making. But that 42-page, affidavit from one of the Gupta brothers, Ajay Gupta, following hot on the heels of a response from his brother Tony Rajesh Gupta to the inquiry, details, for example, the fact that the family is Hindu, and Ajay Gupta saying, therefore, that Fakey Mentors reports that she was allegedly offered mutton curry within the Gupta family compound in Saxonwold doesn't hold water because the family is vegetarian and wouldn't keep chunks of lamb meat in their kitchen. I saw a very wry comment from Ranjeni Munusamy asking if former President Jacob Zuma, who allegedly had weekly meetings at the family compound, was eating only veggies. Nothing on that in the affidavit, but certainly some interesting response and a dispute over the testimony of Mentor amongst other witnesses at the inquiry to date.
So, Aaron, what does this extradition deal signed between South Africa and the UAE actually now mean? Does it mean that the Guptas will be sent back or can be sent back here to answer to those allegations?
Not in so many words. We've heard from Michael Masuta in government that this may have some significant bearing on the Gupta case and the state capture inquiry into allegations of state capture, corruption and fraud. And reading between the lines, it does seem that that extradition is now far more plausible. But we must be clear that this is actually a memorandum of legal agreement which covers things like extradition, but also concerns gleaning information from justice departments and other information relevant to investigation. So it, broadly speaking, is a memoranda of legal agreement between South Africa and the UAE, and consequently will have bearing on extradition possibilities between the two states. But in terms of the finer details specifically regarding the state capture inquiry, nothing official on record as yet, although it seems likely that that is sure to follow.
All right, thanks very much to Aaron Bates. Will keep us updated on what happens at those hearings. Who is the witness X that we're going to be hearing from next?